Hello, Patriots, and welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events, modern issues, and culture, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today, we're going to be adding a new artist to our reaction repertoire, and that artist is Ren. Most recently, Sheena recommended that we react to Ren, so here we are with Ren's song, Hi Ren. Thought this was a great place to start. Let's get right into it. I've got the lyrics pulled up in case we need them, but let's get right to it. Okay, already starting off a little on the creepy side, wouldn't you say? The pig-headed guy with blood on his shirt. Hi. Okay, right out the gate, this is not what I thought we were going to hear at all. Definitely don't judge a book by its cover. But let's back up to the beginning of this solo and let's see where we end up. Sounds like we're about to get into some lyrics, but guys, this intro is so interesting. You don't hear a lot of acoustic guitar nowadays, and just the way he is plucking and strumming and the vocal in there, it's very, very interesting. Definitely something new to the channel, definitely something new to me. I hope you're enjoying it too.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill.
I feel like we're getting a conversation between multiple people, but they're just different personalities at this point. This is kind of a very weird introduction to a new artist, but you know what? I detect a little bit of an accent there. That's just fine. So far, the lyrics are actually kind of interesting. Deep down, you know, I'm always in the periphery, almost like he's talking to one of the other voices in his head. Is he? Yeah, it definitely feels like he's talking to the other voices. Okay.
To be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that.
And he's going back and forth. This is definitely a conversation between like his dark side or one of his inner demons and himself. At least that's my interpretation of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a mentally healthy person? It does kind of seem though like he is doing better, like he's trying to justify to his alter ego that he may not need him as much anymore, like he might be able to stand on his own 2 feet. interesting little internal struggle that we're being witness to here. So far, really quite interesting.
Myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
And it really does sound like he's trying to do better. And the dark side of him is constantly giving him things to compare it to. Just take another pill, drown yourself in white noise. But overall, that you think you can amputate me? Oof, you got to kill you if you want to kill me. These words, guys, this is a serious mental health struggle going back and forth. I don't know Ren's background. I don't know where he came from. I don't know a lot of his story. And I'm sure some of you will let me know in the comments, as you always do. But it definitely feels like a little bit of a conversation about imposter syndrome. I think that's something that a lot of us deal with, right? Not feeling like you're going to be good enough at whatever you are actually good enough at. Most people in this life, guys, they are not really qualified to be doing the things they're doing. They just do it because nobody else is. And to be successful, like, what's the real metric of that? Just have an audience that appreciates you, be able to speak to an entire group of people and have it make sense. I'm with it. I get it.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
And he's going back and forth with himself, guys. Again, struggling with this imposter syndrome, but feeling like, hey, look, I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm gonna get there. It just takes work. It just takes time. It just takes effort. Meanwhile, that voice inside that's always fighting against us, constantly telling us you're not good enough, constantly telling you to give up, constantly telling you to bias towards comfort and relaxing instead of working. I get that. I suffer those struggles every day. Oh, you shouldn't make these videos. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Like, that's fine. I tell myself that. And I know some of you guys tell me that. And that's fine. And I'm going to keep doing it because I have a goal in mind. And that goal will never be met if I don't just keep moving forward.
Try speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
What did he just do to himself?
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
So the alter ego is actually the devil? That's not good. Get that voice right out of your head. Constantly whispering deceit in your ears. Banish him.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs.
Almost sounds more like a Christ story. Trying to place it. He has a cross earring, so I feel like there's definitely a religious theme here. Just the straight up mentioning of the devil as his dark side and hope as the light side. And standing in the flames to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. What do you guys think?
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
And I gotta back it up to the beginning of that, but like, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but this acoustic guitar, I did not think that I would like it nearly as much as I am. But it kind of takes me back to, you know, when I used to attend church and I would hear worship music, and there would always be the guy with the acoustic guitar, even if it was plugged in, you just had that sound. I don't know, it's some nostalgia, I guess, but I like it.
That me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Ooh, just great solo. Loved it. Is he dead?
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences.
Yeah, nobody ever said a road against evil was going to be easy. In fact, most of the time in the Bible, we're told that if you publicly espouse his name, you will probably be persecuted. So, makes sense.
Forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast.
I think I called a little bit with the biblical references because straight up David and Goliath reference. And as he points out, the brighter the light, the darker the shadow it casts.
And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget that, guys. Don't try and elevate people to God status. We treat celebrities like they're some special people. They're humans just like you and I. And I think as we head into this election season, that's something that we all really need to keep in perspective. We need to think critically for ourselves. We need to think what is in this nation's best interest, at least in our opinion. Now, I'm sure you know what my thought is on that, but in the end, it's important that we don't hate the other side. The other side are still humans. They're still people. They're still Americans for now. And we should strive to keep it that way. Instead of always preaching and sowing division and hate, maybe we should start reaching out an olive branch and figuring out how to get along with each other more and how to understand each other more. Mental health's a funny thing, but so is the health of our society. So thank you to those of you that made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel, just check out the links down in the description down below. And you can take advantage of the mug offer, the poster offer. You can use our promo code when you purchase Coffee Brand Coffee. You can come over to the Discord and join the conversation there. And you can come out and follow us on X and subscribe there for $1. Now, I look forward to seeing you around, but if you can't afford to do any of those things, at least give the video a like, a comment, or share it with friends and family, because every little bit helps with the algorithm and every little bit helps out the channel. The more support that the channel can get, the more I can put effort into it, and the more I can grow this thing to provide a better place for you and I to discuss things openly and freely, and hopefully build some of those bridges that need built. On top of all of that, I do want to start some advocacy work in favor of single fathers and men. So the sooner I can afford to do that, the better, as the mental health of many people in our society is struggling a great deal right now. If you have a recommendation for a future song you want to see on this channel, please leave a comment below, just like Sheena did for this video and for this artist. I greatly appreciate all of your recommendations, and I will get to them whenever I can. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, and God bless. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.